You've got your Sunday obsession, and
Okay. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back. Hopefully, you all are having a good day. I am also having a good day. How's it going, everyone? I'm back. Welcome back, as I've said. Uh, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Let's check the news, shall we? See if there's anything interesting to talk about. Um, we'll see. Anyway, how's it going? I didn't stream yesterday. And damn, what the fuck? Um, you know, I wish I could give a better explanation as to why I wasn't able to stream yesterday. But honestly, I was just tired. I'm in the middle of rigging. Oh, so far it's been pretty, like, pretty decent. I haven't had like any issues, any major things I needed to fix, for the moment at least. But I still, I guess, needed a bit of a break. Even though I guess we are close to Monday. And Monday is usually the day where I do take my breaks, or at least now. Um, but yeah. So I took a break yesterday. I'm streaming today just because, even though um I will most likely not be able to stream tomorrow because I have other things that I have to do. Um, I didn't want it to. I could have, like, I guess, done a 3-day thing where it's like, well, I'm not streaming Sunday or Saturday, and I'm not streaming Monday. So let's just it's like, I don't know. Let's just take a break on Sunday too. But 3 days without streaming feels bad. So I'm here. We'll do as much as we can. It is Sunday, which means that the stream may or may not be shorter than usual. But yeah, we'll try our best to do as much as we can today. Um, what is this? Sorry, just wrote something incredible. Um, but yeah. So yeah, last stream, a couple days ago now, I believe we started rigging, and we kind of left off on finishing the rig, because I'm pretty sure the last, like, couple of things that we need to do is, rig the dress, which, I think shouldn't be too bad. I'll have to see. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've done it, so we'll see, I guess, what needs to be done, what I can do, to sort of, get that done today. And also, I believe we still have to do the hair rig, which, for the most part, it's just going to be the ponytail. I was sort of considering maybe adding bones to the, uh, you know, her bangs, her little, like, hair things sticking out. Because sometimes people, I think, add some wiggle bones there. But I don't know. Hmm. What are they saying? Sorry. And yeah, so we'll do that today. I think we'll start off with the hair first because I feel like that'd be probably the easiest thing to sort of do. Um, and then we'll move on to the dress, and then afterwards, uh, we could start. We could either texture, which I think is what I'm going to do. TBH, just like add a basic coat to everything. I don't know, depending on how much time is left after the whole rigging stuff, will depend on, like, I guess how much detail I sort of go into it. Um, and yeah, or, there's also the other option that I think I mentioned the other day as well, that, we can begin doing shape keys stuff, because at least for the most part, I think, you know, texturing is kind of like its own thing, pretty much. It could sort of be done a bit separately, I feel. But yeah. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Hmm. All right, yeah. I think we're done with news for today. What was I gonna say? And yeah, um, the whole shape key stuff is gonna take a minute, right? Because once I do start doing shape keys, or at least, okay, this is what my plan is, and I think I did this last time, so I think we're gonna do the same thing here. Um, God, never mind. Um, we're gonna start off by doing the VR chat shape keys first. This is what I'm thinking. Okay, so obviously last time I did the VR chat shape keys first because they're relatively simple. I need to do three different like mouth expressions, whatever you want to call them. And then Cats, the add-on, takes care of the rest of them for me. And then if I want to add like some extra other emotions, which for the most part, I think for this character there isn't going to be any, because she's like a demon, and I believe in this show demons are just like unfeeling creatures. So for the most part, her face is going to be like relatively stoic. There's not really any other emotions that she displays in the show, I believe. Um, so it's going to be relatively basic on that front. However, after I was done with the whole like VR chat stuff, I also made an incremental save, deleted all the shape key stuff that I did with the VR chat stuff, and then did an AR kit. So everything was pretty much kept the same. The only difference was the shape keys in both versions. The difference with this time is I do want to try uh, doing the twist bone stuff that I mentioned earlier. Not earlier today, but earlier in my whole process of making this. So I guess like the issue is if I make the shape keys, then I don't know. I guess my issue that I'm having is I don't want to like do the whole like incremental save split like right as I'm about to do the shape key stuff, because I'm pretty sure once I actually start doing the shape key stuff with I think I'm gonna subdivide this like twice, right? Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, once I did the incremental save after I was done doing like the VR chat shape keys, I might have done like some repairs, some like, because once you actually like get to working on the shape keys, you realize like, oh, I actually need to like change this, and that to sort of make things better. Um, I kind of want to... Hold on. How would I go about doing this? I want to add a bone, like, going inside, because then this bone here could be, like, a root bone, almost. Well, obviously, I need to disconnect it and flip it. Oh, it's already... Do I just need to do that? Oh, yeah, that seems to have worked. Okay. Perfect. But yeah, I guess what I was trying to say, sorry, I got distracted, was that, you know, if I'm going to do the shape keys for VR chat, then it would make sense for me to also, oh shit, to also do the whole like twist bone stuff, because you know they like both belong together pretty much. At least that's how it seems in my head. And if I were to do all that and add the twist bones and stuff, and then go back to how it is regularly, then it'd kind of be like, I don't know, it makes sense for me to do the, I guess, AR kit first and then do the VR chat stuff afterwards, because then it'd kind of flow a lot better, in my opinion. But I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll see. Then again, like I said, the process for like alright, that seems pretty good. The process for, you know, the whole like adding twist bones and stuff isn't difficult. It's basically just, you know, copying the bone, and the bone still remains. It's not like the bone gets deleted afterwards. It just has no weight to it. Yeah, I don't know. I need to think about it. I mean, that's still like a ways away, I feel like. But yeah, I guess that's just my thought process. Or I could do everything that I need to do, at least with the shape key stuff. And then once the shape key stuff is done, then before I do the twist bone addition, I can make an incremental save for the AR kit version and then leave it at that. I think that's actually better. Okay, never mind. I fixed my own issue. Well, that's a good thing about talking things out like this. And just sort of, I guess, putting my ideas out there, because then I can just talk it out. Alright, I should be able to just, like, go, what's it called? Whoops, that's not what I wanted. What am I doing? Oh. I'm, like, smoothing things out. I don't even know which bone I'm using. Head bone? Get that out of there. I could probably just use, like, automatic bone weights like this. I wonder if that, like, works pretty well. I like that, though. I like how this doesn't, like, affect this one. And then this one's, like, remains unaffected. I'll have to do the same over here. Like, that works pretty well, right? I mean, I could add more little bones, like, here, controlling, like, these little ones. I don't know if I should. And, again, like I said, same with, like, the bangs. I could add little bones to the bangs to make, like, these little, what? Sections of hair, have a little bit of movement to them. I don't know if I should do that, though. I want to kind of cure the, I guess, I want it to come out smoother, or look smoother. But yeah, that's about it. What the hell? Oh, why is it going that direction? Weird. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add bones to like these little bits sticking out because for the most part, I think the most important part is like the movement of the entire ponytail. This doesn't really matter too much. TBH. One thing that I do want to check though before I continue is I had this issue with the Perona model with like the hair. Maybe it was the way I set up the hair. I had issues with like once it was moved into Unity, the hair was sort of acting weird, and I think it was because like this bone has control over things. So when this bone moves, because uh you give control of the wiggle bone to the roots bone, and obviously like this counts as movement as well. But I don't want this bone to move. I only want like these bones to move. Um, but I'm pretty sure if I delete this bone and just like use the three bones, then it's still going to cause issues, I feel like. Hold on, let me load up Perona. See how I ended up handling her hair. These are like the small little like nitty-gritty parts that I always end up forgetting. Exactly like how I ended up doing them. Um, Alright, for the post time skip, I disabled control of, I guess, the end of the... Yeah, then this bone moved, right? I believe it did. Let me bring up the pre-outfit, though. I think that one is more important. Or actually... Okay, yeah, I'm noticing that with the Perona model, I didn't have a bone going into the head. Which model did I have? I don't think... Have I done that? I don't know. I feel like I remember something like that, but I don't remember where. Let me see, hold on. Alright, from what I can see, it's telling me to delete this bone. And instead just not let this bone have any control over, like, the area that goes inside of the head. So I think I'm gonna follow what I did before and do that. So I'm just gonna delete this one. Oh, we're in pose mode. That does mess up the naming convention, but not that hard to fix. That's also one thing that other thing that I need to do is I need to name the bones, which actually that's a good thing. It's a good thing that I have the Perona model opened up right now because I kind of already forgotten the sort of naming scheme that I came up with when it came to naming the bones for the skirt or dress and stuff. It was a really, I guess, weird naming scheme. It probably wasn't very like obvious um, or very smart. But I'm gonna reuse it because why not? Why break something that is fixed or whatever? Um, Alright, so yeah, let me fix this. So I need to do this, go into here, go to white paint mode, go into here, and I just need to delete the control that this bone has. Or should I just, like, remove everything from up here? And just, like, not let this bone control anything? Although it does. Because, yeah, I like the way it bent back when the other bone was still there. Now when it bends, it just looks bad. I guess I could give the head, like, more control over this section here. That's, like, my only solution to fix this. Do I have... Yeah, I do. Okay, I was gonna say. Let's bring this down a little bit so I could do some adjusting. Specifically up here. Oop, not that much. So I'm not the biggest fan of how it dips up here, but it's probably, like, a lot better than I had it before. Hopefully this should have symmetrized. It did not. Wait, what? When did this happen? Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, what else do I have to talk about? There isn't really any games, I guess, that sort of pique my interest at the moment. The only game that I'm sort of kind of like would like to try, maybe at some point, although I guess I've been a bit unlucky. Oops, shit. Um, with the chances is I wanna try Marvel's Rivals or whatever it's called. This sort of Overwatch style Marvel's game. It seems fun, but it's like in a closed beta right now. And I think to like gain access to it, uh you need to watch like an hour of like someone else playing the game, and then you have to like go to the website at like 8 in the morning or something for like a chance to get in, because it's like first come first serve kind of basis. So if you don't get in, then you just don't get in. Uh, it's a really weird way of doing that. I guess, they're not trying to stress out the, like, servers and stuff. But still, I don't know. Oh, shit. I think I could just wait, or something like that. Maybe. I'll think about it. That's a bit better, I think. Hello! Hello, Peppaster. How are you? How are you doing? I'm gonna chew on a gum. Alright, that's a pretty good place for the hair. Let us then do the final bit, the final piece of the puzzle. The dress. I'm gonna start off first though with naming it correctly, and then I'll worry about, everything else. Let me see if I can find the rig. Hold on. It's very messy. Alright, dress front 01. Oops. Have you been busy lately? But I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I'm doing good. Just working on this character here, Linie from Fear and Journey's End. But yeah, what have you... Oh, you know what? Before... should I do this now? I don't know. What was I gonna say? I need to fix the position of the bones. Or maybe I should leave them where they are. There's a bigger chance of it sort of, you know, affecting the bottom part, the ruffle bit, if I leave them where they are. But yeah, what have you been up to? If you don't, I guess, mind me asking. There's a dot. I forgot to add a dot on this last one. Alright. The next bone here, it's dress. FL dot 01. Front to left. I guess the issue with this naming convention is I can't mirror it. Press R. For the mentorship, but beginning of job for the summer, summer, junior. Ooh! Bought a bass guitar. Oh god. So I'm learning that now. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Sounds exciting. What is this? Side L, SL. But yeah, good for you. Very nice. Okay. Two. And then, oops. Press SR. Right. Alright, what is this one? This is dress left. Ooh, I think I messed it up a little bit. Press, side left, step one. Step two. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to edit that. Right. But yeah, good luck with all that. With the animation and the bass guitar. I never really learned an instrument before. I think. Well, I mean, back when I was in school, I was in the band, the school band, but I didn't really take it too seriously. I think I was still very young. Uh, one. Yeah. I played the clarinet, a very classic instrument. Hold on. All right, it's SL again. I know, right? Fancy. But yeah, that's as much as I know when it comes to instruments. Um, I guess I never really had a sort of interest in trying to learn like the guitar or something like that. I think I'd be more inclined to learn some sort of like music making software than I am to like learn an instrument. BL and R and BR. Press BL. alpha 2, B alpha open. Oops, shit. I think I spelled this wrong. It's supposed to be like BR, not any good a lot with software. Is it want any problem in the PC? Yeah, right. There's a lot that can be done on the PC. Just back. But yeah, even if it's something I could do, I don't think I'm gonna do it like anytime soon. It's just there if I wanted to do it. I think I'll focus more on Blender for now. Try to get as much done as I can with that. I think some areas might be better to move the bone a little bit up. I wonder if I could just select this and like Shift S. I can't, never mind. Let's just try it like this. And if I need to, for whatever reason, move the sort of bone position, then I'll do that. Alright, let me check something. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. So I think, hold on. So yeah, this part's already rigged. I think for the most part, it's like okay. The only thing I need to do is obviously remove the control that this bone, maybe even this bone too, has on the sort of bottom of the dress. So I guess I'll try doing that. I'll start off with this bone first though. Oh, I need to be careful though. I had front facing turned off. I think I could very easily just detach the sort of skirt part from the rest of the dress. Sort of make the weight painting of it a little bit easier. I feel like it might be harder to detach it. There's so many things connected to like this one place here. It might end up actually being annoying. Alright, here I will turn off front facing. Mm-mm-mm. Feel like I need to like hide everything like below here. See if I could do that. And let me turn on wireframe 2. Let me hide the pantaloons and the body. It's the body. Here it is. Alright, I think that's everything, right? Okay. Alright, let me turn off front facing. Anyway, what was I talking about? Games. Ooh, what the hell? What is this? That's a pretty difficult point to find. I feel like I'm missing a point here. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Games, games, games. Are there any games that I'm interested in playing? Yeah, not really. Nothing at the moment, at least, has piqued my interest. There's so many like points hidden underneath everything. I'm gonna have to like go in here. It's a shame that. I guess you know what? I don't know if that'll necessarily help removing bits. I feel like there might be a chance where I accidentally remove a bit that I'm supposed to be fixing. I think that's everything though. Oof. Now I need to do the same here, I believe. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. You know what? Let me hide the rig. What am I doing? I don't even need to have the rig turned on right now. It's just adding more visual clutter. But yeah, even though I didn't stream yesterday, I did, try to spend more time working on the new overlay that I'm trying to get done. I was specifically checking out how to, I guess, set up like a chat box. Wait, where the hell is the point here? Oh, that's right, it's under here. Because I've seen people have like sort of custom looking chat boxes, and I wanted to do something similar. Um, and that led me towards a Stream Elements, which does provide some chat boxes here and there. You could probably also download some like ones that were already pre-made, but I want to be able to customize my own, so the hunt for that still continues. And also worked on some other stuff dealing with, I guess, the sort of look of the overlay itself, which could take a while. But yeah, that was nice. Worked on that a little bit. We'll see how that gets or when that gets done. Don't know. There isn't really like a solid date for it. But yeah, I also need to start working on some other things to start planning ahead for future events. Even though I've said that for like the last few months, that like, ooh, I should, since I don't have anything to do, I should work on the Christmas live stream that I plan to do in the future, maybe. And start planning for that so it's not like thought of up about like last minute. But yeah, I guess it's sort of starting to hit me how like close we are to the end of the year. Um, we're about to end the seventh month. It feels like only the other day where I was like, we're halfway through the year, we're on the sixth month, and now we're on the seventh, and we're almost done with the seventh. We're on the eighth. Um, So yeah, that's going on. It only recently hit me how close we are to the end of the year because I think last time, all right, I think that's cleared out. I think we should be able to do the whole dress process now. Let's try it. Oh, actually, hold on. No, we're not done yet. I forgot that I hit this part. So we need to make sure that this doesn't have any weight to it, and it will. What are you saying? Oh yeah. The only reason why I sort of, I guess, got reminded of how close we are to finishing the year, was because last time I mentioned how, you know, I was talking about games, and specifically trying to find a game that I could play on stream that is a bit more long-winded, for those moments where I don't have like anything new to play, or yeah, don't really want to like there isn't anything new to check out. Um, and yeah, and then I brought up the whole like what's it called? The Binding of Isaac online update thing that I was really excited about when the betas came out earlier in the year. Um, and yeah, and I said I was gonna check up on that, like where it is at the moment. Um, but yeah, it still seems to be a November thing, so that comes out in November. Um, but the guy who's like working on it hasn't talked about it since the last sort of beta announcement, which was like very early in the year. I think it was like February or something like that. Which yeah, again, kind of crazy how quick the year has gone by. And I didn't actually keep track of like what I worked on this year. Because I think I don't remember when I finished Medusa. I probably check based on like when I uploaded the video, the last video of her. Um, but I was working on Perona for like so long due to like stuff going on in my real life that sort of made things a bit slow. And I think I was like streaming less because I had to help people out with like a bunch of stuff early in the year. It was only once like summer came around where I had like more free time. Um, to sort of stream longer hours. But yeah, the whole modeling process takes like forever. TBH. It's kind of crazy. I did see posts about how like about other 3D modelers. Like I think one of them was like, I would love to take commissions all the time, but like making a model takes like 1 to 2 months. For them at least. For me, oh shit, I did it again. The Perona was definitely a long one. I think if I remember correctly, I had like 42 videos on the Perona model, which means like maybe about like 42 days of like working on it, which I guess is about like a month and a half maybe, but obviously it was a lot longer. It took a lot longer than that because I only worked on her for like 3 hours a day or something like that. And then I ended up taking a week off due to family things going on. Um, so it definitely was a bit of a longer one than I would have liked. What was I saying? Yeah, they were like, "Oh, I would love um to do more commissions, but it takes like 2 months or so to finish a commission. So I could do like about 5 to 10 different things in a year. It like in a year I could do like 5 different characters, 5 to 10 different characters. Um, Alright, it definitely is an issue here. Now that here, let me go back a bit. I want to try... I don't think this is gonna work because the envelopes suck ass. I need to like manually like update or manually like change the size of the envelope for this I guess selection to work because as you can see it selects like too much stuff. I think in the video that I watched he edited the envelopes and then sort of did what I just did now, assign bone on envelopes and envelopes or whatever. Because yeah, I might do that. I don't know, but if I do try to assign automatic from bones, I think this is what I did with Perona. And I think, yeah, there's a bit of an issue with, I think, the placement of the bones themselves. Um, there might also be an issue with the amount of points I have. Um, the amount of like loops I have for the dress, because I think it's too close. I feel like to the bottom ruffle parts of the dress. As you can see, if this moves, it pulls the bottom more than it does the top, which obviously isn't the best. And another thing that I just realized is that with the Perona model, I lined up the what's it called? The sections here of the bone to like edges where the dress would be able to deform. As you can see here, this bone isn't lined up to any one of them. Which bone? Yeah, that one. It's kind of like lined up in the middle between these two cuts, loop cuts here. So when this bone bends, it doesn't bend well, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Alright, I guess when this bone bends. But yeah, I need to think about how I want to go about fixing this. So yeah, obviously one issue, which I think I'll have to like manually fix. The top of the bone controls too much of the corset. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was like something that was definitely going to be an issue. Um, I'll be able to fix that, like whatever. Um, but yeah, I think I will have to bring the bones to be like more in the middle between the underside and the part you can actually see. And I also need to make sure that they line up with some vertices so it bends a lot nicer. How do I handle collisions? You mean like the leg? Like going through, like colliding with the dress? Is that what you are referring to? Well, in here in Blender, I don't really do anything about it. If you bring in like the body and the legs and stuff, if I were to like rotate the leg here, yeah, skirt bone collision with leg. Yeah, in Blender, I don't do anything about it, so when the leg bends, obviously it's going to clip. But I mostly move these models over to Unity for things like VR chat or like VTubing and stuff. In that case, I use like bone constraints. Um, I constrain the bones of the dress to the leg, so whenever the leg moves, the the skirt sort of moves with it. In Blender, I think there's like a way you could do it to make it so like the skirt moves with the leg as well. You could probably add bone constraints to the bones in Blender as well, to do the same thing pretty much. But because I'm making this for like Unity's sake, I don't. Um, I usually just have a bone that controls the dress, and that's about it. But yeah, that's about it. hope that helped. So yeah, I might need to add more what's it called? More loop cuts here. I mean, I do have, I think, yeah, I do have a subdivision surface, so there will be a lot more loops when I do apply that. Oh, and then there was also the issue with the what's it called? The front of the dress. Um, because this front bone here mostly controls the like sort of front ruffles. So if this goes up, like it kind of clips through the rest of the dress. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna react once I like bring it into Unity. If that's like gonna matter, because obviously like it's not like it's gonna go up like this by itself. It's gonna go up with like these other two bones as well together, like this. Obviously, this isn't the best example because it's clipping. Um, but you know, either way, I need to fix this. So let's go about doing that. There's an add-on known as Bone Dynamics. I use that to make cloth animations with bone. Oh, really? Let me look it up. Bone Dynamics. Bone Dynamics Pro. Oh, what? It's free? Or that's just the free version? Interesting. Yeah, for that could work. That's really good, actually. Okay, well, yeah. $15. Not bad. The price isn't bad either. Yeah, that's a pretty good add-on if you want to do these things inside of Blender. I also tried with hairs. Yeah, right. That would work really well with hair too. So it doesn't like collide with the face, I assume. Or it doesn't clip through the face. Yeah, I think I have a Wiggle Bone add-on. Animation. Wiggle 2. That's the one I have. Which adds a little bit of Wiggle Bone stuff. I don't really use it though. It's been a while since I've used it. Alright, let's fix this. I think what I'm going to try is... I'm going to try bringing the bones up to the front of the dress and see how that works. I think I also want to shorten or like sort of change the size of some of these bones. And I want that one to be there. And I want this one to be like here. But yeah, thank you for for the add-on. I didn't know about that one. I'm sure it will come in handy. I think specifically when I want to try out you know, animating in Blender. Oops. Oh, thank you. I've worked very hard on it. So far, so good, I think. But yeah, what kind of stuff do you like to do in Blender? I always like to ask. People always use Blender for a lot of different things. Wait, did I do that right? Oh yeah, I did. Can you show the model with color? Right now, it's not colored in any way. I'm doing the rigging first, and then afterwards I'll dive into the coloring. I have done a bit of the, I guess, body color. But yeah, I have not textured her. I do have the UV set up, but I just haven't textured her yet. I'm gonna do that afterwards. But yeah, this is the last part I need to do with the rigging part of stuff. So once I'm done with it with the dress and it sort of flows nicely, that's when I'll start texturing. I wouldn't say I'm the best at texturing though, so I do apologize. If the model ends up not looking the best after I apply textures. Why is this not centered? Isn't this the back? I think it is, right? How odd. I do commercial stuff as work, but I am currently working on sci-fi short film. It's almost done, but I'm stuck with post-production. Oh, okay. That sounds pretty interesting. A short film. Very interesting. Took me around 3 months with work on side. Yeah, right. I would think so. I feel like it'd take a while to make a short film. A really, really ambitious thing to do. But yeah, I wish you luck with that. Hopefully it comes out good. Yeah, no problem. I wouldn't mind taking a look at it once it is done. Alright, I didn't do the front because I guess I'm a bit unsure on how to do that. How to go about it. Because I could put things at the sort of same area as the other bones. Don't know if there's any like points for it to sort of hold on to if I do that. Alright, either way, we're done. Let me try to redo the, where is it? The rig now. See how it turns out. I'm gonna need to add another loop cut in this bone here. I feel like it's a bit too long now, but we'll see. It might actually be fine. I think in the other dress that I ended up doing, I used 4 bones, but that was because of how long it was. This dress isn't as long as the other one I worked on. Oop, what the hell? Oh. Alright, that's everything. Why don't you try bendy bones? Like what, the wiggle bone? That seems a bit better, at least for this one. No, there's bendy bone blender in build. Oh, really? I don't think I've ever used it. I don't like how this part sticks out. Oops. Well, it can give you better fall off for blending. Yeah, I don't know. I've never used a bendy bones. I guess, my issue, or not really my issue, but my question would be is how good do they work with, hmm, isn't that bad. There is some clipping issues, though. what was I gonna say? Sorry. My issue, I guess, would be is how it would transfer over, to Unity and stuff. Check Blender bone property. Wait, hold on. Bendy bones. Yeah, because if I could use it and also sort of use it when I transfer it over to Unity, then I'll look into it. But if I can't, then yeah, maybe. Let's see. I'm going to ask the internet to see what they know. Hmm. Because I have seen people use it for spine a lot. Hmm. Oh, apparently there isn't a way to export bendy bones to Unity. But if you make an animation with them, you could bake the animation. Um, and then export that. Yeah, right. Good call though. I mean, yeah, similar to I guess the add-on. If I ever want to like make something in Blender, and not like export it outwards, then I'll end up using bendy bones at that point. Also, thanks for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Right, what they're doing was checking the bones to see how I feel about them. It seems. Oh wait, hold on. I was gonna say it seems like the bones seem fine. Uh. Oh, what the hell? All right, what I'm getting from this is that, for the most part, it seems fine. There is some clipping issues with, I guess, certain parts of like the underside. I guess having maybe too much weight in some areas that I need to sort of fix manually. The only other issue that I see is that the, I guess, front ruffles going on. There is going to be some clipping. I did, I guess, know that that was gonna happen. Um, oops, shit. Like, yeah, this bone here shouldn't have, I guess, that much control over all of that, maybe. Then again, it's not super bad. Yeah, it's mostly because the front part of the dress has like a lot of like pieces to it. There's a lot more points. But I think for like the other parts of the dress, um, like for the sides and the back, for the most part, there's some clipping issues, but it's not as bad as the front. What is this? Low poly or low edge loops based on height is intended? Yeah. I mean, I do have a subdivision surface on right now, so there is a lot more um loops than there is visible at the moment. But you know, if you want to move it over to like VR chat is very like particular about how many trigs your model is allowed to have. You usually want to keep things as low poly as you can. Yeah, kind of. Um, if you go over like 70K trigs, it starts to sort of give you a warning that like your 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 model is like of poor quality or poor optimability. It's not very optimal. Um, I think it's like issues with like, everyone's like using models. So you don't want like a model that takes up um a lot of space. uh, Certain people's PCs might not be able to render it if it's like super unoptimized and super massive. And yeah, for some reason they go off of trigs and not poly. I guess that makes sense since like game engines convert it to trigs automatically, but yeah. They probably don't want people walking around with like a million polygon model and like lagging out people's computers. Especially since you can upload whatever. Alright, hold on, let me... Yeah, right. You'd have to play alone at that point. No one would want to play with you or be near you. So yeah, how do I feel about this? I think it's better than what I had before. Why don't you hide world grid and bone connection lines? Oh, I don't know. I guess I never really thought of doing that. At least the world grid part. Bone collection lines, though, I didn't know about that. I think you can less cluttered on viewpoint. Yeah, right? How do you hide that? I guess I could hide the axis now. I don't need the axes anymore. Mm, 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 mm. You can hide it. To circle button on top. This one. Bones. Relation lines. Don't I select it now? Drop down with that to circle button on top right corner of the floor. Oh, but this is for the grid. Uh, okay, yeah. All right, and now how do I hide the bone connection lines? Relationship lines? No. Oh, oh, okay. Wait, what? Why is it hiding like one bone? Oh, probably because I only I have one bone selected, bro. Bone edit mode. Mm-hmm. Okay, no, it didn't do anything. Sorry, post mode. Okay. You're good. Don't worry about it. I always end up forgetting. Unless I'm like working on it. I have it in front of me. I end up forgetting what's going on. Connection line. Hmm. Oh, at the same place as a floor thing. Oh, okay, I see, I see. Let's see the cursor animation. Hmm. You're good. There we go. All right. Thank you. All right. Let's go in and let me fix some clipping issues that arise. First things first, I probably want to remove the control that these bones have on the on the rest of the dress. Just hide those things, makes my eye see less clutter when working it out. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I've gotten so like used to having them since like I didn't even think about like hiding them at all that they don't really clutter. Although having the rig stuff on all the time does get very messy. Um, so sometimes I feel like I have to like hide the armature over and over again because I don't know. It's like the same sort of idea of like turning down the music when you're trying to look for something because somehow turning it down sort of makes you see better. It probably doesn't actually, but it helps in my head at least. Um, I want to see how that looks. Better, I would say. Or like, oh shit. Let's start down and work our way up. Endless engine challenge. I made a chance to make the head. Damn. I don't even know how many bones I have. Can you count? Or like, is there a way to tell? 115. That's a lot of bones though, especially for a mech. Controlling all those little pieces that move most likely. I feel like that'd be a headache. You're right. You should have seen my last model that I worked on. There was too many bones there. It was I think someone came in and told me that the sort of bone situation looked like I was insane. But yeah. But yeah. But the last character I was working on, it was very similar to this one. It was someone that had like a sort of skirt or dress. Uh, Sort of having bones for that is very it ends up being a lot. I think I accidentally haven't made sci-fi character like 2B. Is 2B what's her face? Is that from Nier? What's the game called again? It was like yeah, Nier Automata. I have not. Or Stellar Blade. I don't think I've done anything for Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade came out recently, right? Stellar Blade. Yeah. No, I haven't done anything like 2B or Stellar Blade. Mostly because they already have like 3D models. I tend to try to like what's it called? I don't mean exactly. Oh, okay. Yeah. I tend to want to make model or make models of characters that already have like 3D models. But in theme, I think a long time ago, it was like it's probably like really bad compared to like my work now. I did make a model of this character from a game. She had like robotic legs, I think, and arms too. She was pretty fun to make, but yeah, that was like I think towards the beginning of like my modeling uh process. So it's not the best if I were to show it off now compared to like the stuff I do now. But I think that was it. If you have any suggestions though, I always like to take suggestions for future characters that I could make. I add them to like a wheel once I'm like done with one. Um and then I spin it for like a random character to make. Where did you learn all this? Honestly, I learned it all through YouTube, just like watching videos and stuff. Um, and then slowly over time, just sort of got a bit better. Hopefully, fingers crossed. How do I tell this bone to go back? I guess I could do it manually. Hey, my parents used to tell me to go to college for this. Yeah, I mean, I sort of started this as a bit of a hobby, just like learning off of YouTube videos and stuff like that. Um, Yeah, because then you can be more focused on what you want to learn. I want to learn making characters, so all the videos that I watch revolve around like making characters and stuff. Um, yeah. I mean, they probably go over like the technical stuff and stuff like that. Like, I guess if I were to do this professionally, I don't think I'd have the skill set for that. But you know, you pick stuff up over time. Um, you know, you're learning from people who probably do this stuff professionally. So you pick some stuff up. Oop, nope, not that. What do you think of AI? I don't really use it all that much. I know I have a viewer who's been using it recently, to sort of make landscapes, I guess for references and stuff. Oh shit, I forgot to remove this. Let me do that. But yeah, I personally don't use it much. I think I tried to like a long time ago to like what's it called? I was trying to use it to like make character sheets specifically for like modeling of like characters that don't have like really good modeling sheets because it makes things a lot easier to sort of model um after a character if they have like pretty decent model sheets. Like this character here has some pretty good ones. Um, you know, a good front, good side. But are you scared by it or think it will help in the future? Um, I understand the fear of AI. I think that in a perfect world, AI would be very helpful, um, in sort of making the job of creating stuff easier. But sadly, uh, for the most part, people are just going to use AI to replace artists and stuff like that. We do not live in that perfect world, and that does suck. TBH. But I don't know. I think for like this kind of stuff, I'm perfectly fine. I mean, you know, I'm fine where I'm at. AI hasn't affected me in any way. Um, and I'm sure there'll always be a market for people who want 3D models that aren't made using AI. A lot more of a human touch to it, you know? Oh yeah, let me bring this down. Oops. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh wait, hold on. Is that like I used to draw and seeing people are not going away from drawing because they have lots of yeah. That's definitely one thing that I have seen a lot of people like people going like, "Oh, what's the point of like learning to draw if someone using AI can just like make things in like a second?" While meanwhile it takes years to like learn to draw. It is that is really sad. It's unfortunate to I guess see that happening. Yeah, right. I mean, I guess personally, I am not a good 2D artist. I kind of got into 3D art without really knowing much about 2D art. Oh, shit. That's why my texturing is so bad, or like not as good as most people's. Um, so there's definitely other like avenues you could take. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? Hold on. All right, good go. I knew about AI stuff around 10 years beforehand. That's why I left drawing when I had time. Yeah, right. It's sort of, I guess if you didn't know about it beforehand, it kind of like felt like it came out of nowhere. Oh, shit. But yeah, I always found it weird that, out of all the things that we could like use AI for, we're using it to like recreate art. It's a really, I guess, odd direction to go. Um, but yeah, then again, I don't really know much about AI. I haven't really looked into it too much. I don't know how it works. Um, so it's kind of like, what do I know? I wonder if maybe I should add to here. Oh no, I feel like that just makes things worse. Yeah, never mind. Hey, by the way, for inner skirt, do you know the transfer modifiers? I think you can just like paint I'll just get the transfer weights with data transfer. Yeah, that could work. I guess I don't really know how it's gonna work with the whole like there is a bit of a difference in terms of I guess like vertex count. And also the fact that the front of the skirt is like open. Um it works based on proximity. Hmm. I guess I could try it out. The only issue is that the bottom of the skirt and the I guess like front they are connected just because I like to connect my things. I'll probably have to like disconnect it to sort of do that, right? And sort of separate the objects. Hmm. Hold on. I use it to make characters shirts follow chest movements, even works with collars. Oh. I do wonder. I do have a an add-on for weight transferring. I wonder if that would work. And also there's an issue with the fact that the sort of underside of the skirt doesn't exactly follow or isn't exactly like the same size as the skirt that you can see. Mm, 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 mm. I mean, I could try it. Here, hold on. Let me hide that for now. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, oh. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a copy of the underside of the skirt to try it out on that because I don't want if it doesn't end up working out that well, I don't want like the current progress that I've done to sort of be wasted. So I'm gonna make a copy of this. What the hell? Oh, right, that still didn't work. Why isn't this working? There's a guy called Fruit Zeus in YouTube. Oh, let me see. Fruit Zeus. Oop. Hmm. Oh wait, hold on. I think it auto-corrected for me. Hold on. Fruit. He has a video called How to Model and Rate Clothing. You can see how to do that data transfer. Let me see. Oh, there we go. For some reason, it was taking me a while to find his channel. It was only showing me like videos on blenders and stuff. It's always funny how that ends up happening. Um, you search up blender, you have to be very specific, otherwise it will just show you blenders. I found it. How to create and rig clothing. Blender 2.93 tutorial. All right, hold on. Why isn't this working? All right, I don't know why it's being so finicky. Must be a better way to do this. Hold on. They're connected though. Or does it help actually? Hold on. Shift down. Oh. Oh, to shift out deselect? Oh, it does. Oh, interesting. Alright, I should just be able to just... Alright, perfect. Oh, I missed a spot. Alright. Oh, shift numpad plus. Oh, how does that work? Whoa. Alright. I've separated it. Now let me try something. Oh, it has a modifier. Oh, annoying. Data transfer can be destructive, yeah. That's weird. I don't see much differences. I don't see any changes. Alright, sorry. I was using this weight transfer add-on that I have. It works pretty well. I wanted to see if it changed anything. Um, with this, but I don't. It doesn't seem to have changed anything. For the most part, it seems to follow along pretty much the same as before. Um, Not a bit worse, TBH. Yeah, I haven't done a data transfer the way the video showed. I was using this add-on that does, I think, something similar to it. I just wanted to see if I guess the results of it. All right. All right. What time is it? 5. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah. BRB. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ooh, I went to make myself a coffee. And, I was talking with someone, so it took a bit longer than usual. Alright, what are we doing again? We were seeing if data transfer, was a faster, quicker way of doing things, right? Let's continue with that. Does VR chat support blend shapes? Yes, it does. Um, yeah, that's how we do all the, like, the face movements and stuff using shape keys. All right, let me take a look at this video. Oops. Selected, the body's highlighted. Okay. Okay, yeah. Link, where is it? Link, transfer mesh data, vertex groups. Vertex groups, nearest vertex. All layers by name. Wait. Okay. Did you clear our data? I did not. There. I have cleared it. Oh, I wonder if that's the reason why it didn't work. Hold on. Though it was different. I don't know. I guess I could try again. Nah, it's still the same. Okay, never mind. No, I have not. Let me do that. Oops. Alright. Okay, so I select that. Then select that. Link. Transfer mesh data. Oh, shit. Vertex groups. Nearest vertex, all layers. I think that's everything he did, right? And then he immediately started moving the body. And this already adds the armature. Well, let me reapply this subdivision, actually. Oh, shit. I think I accidentally removed the vertex groups on the wrong thing. Yeah, I did. Whoops! Alright, hold on. Let's do that again. Which one's this one? It seems to be the same. There doesn't seem to be any, I guess, like, noticeable improvements. Because you could see, like, the old version and the new version. And it seems like it's, like, about the same. Yeah, right. I feel like it's very similar to what the add-on did. This is a really good add-on, by the way. I don't know if you used it. I definitely 100% recommend it. Um, oh, the video was still playing in the background. My bad. It just basically simplifies the weight transfer process, makes it one click. Hmm. So yeah, either way, I'm gonna have to fix some of the issues going on manually, regardless if I use this method or how I was doing it before, I think. I have a shortcut for it so it's past me. Oh, okay, that's actually good. Very useful. Very useful shortcut. Mm-mm-mm. Pretty smart stuff. Use drivers? No, not really. The reason why I don't though is because drivers don't transfer over to Unity. I do know about them, and they are very helpful when it comes to like rigging and stuff. Um, and sort of smoothing out a lot of the sort of issues that rigging has. But yeah, I don't really use them because of that reason. Oh, really? That I did not know. That I will have to look up. Oops, shit. I sometimes use scripts to animate bones and then bake them. It works on Unreal. Oh, okay. Let me look it up. Uh, hmm. Check for bake animation for bones. Yeah. Oop, shit. Do you bake for constraints? No, I don't. I think you could set up constraints in Unity itself. I don't think I've ever baked for constraints. Drivers to use Unity. Hmm. Oh, I usually make animation cycles in Blender then since Unity. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really. I guess that isn't something I do. Um, I've never made an animation in Blender and baked it into Unity. That's probably why I don't know much about it. Because I I mainly use Unity so I could move the models over to like VR chat and stuff. So it's the player that ends up moving and stuff. From where I work, they used to ask me that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look more into it. I don't really know too much about baking animations and stuff. Ooh. All right. I'll keep that on the list of things that I need to look into. However, I won't do it now just so that I could work on this. How weird that it didn't like I guess move the this bit. About batch rename I learned recently that exists. It rings a bell. I don't think I've ever used it though, TBH. Um, it's sort of like one of those features that you hear about and go, I'll look into that and learn more about it so that I could use it. And then you end up like not actually doing that at all. End up forgetting about it. Oh, I forgot to like delete this. Hold on. And here too. There's probably like a bunch of those like little things that Blender has that I sort of thought to myself I should learn that to make my life easier, and I end up forgetting. I like accidentally affecting. Okay, no, I'm not. You could change the name of all bones. Oh, really? That sounds really useful. I mean, I did spend like a little bit of time today renaming the bones of the skirt before I started doing the rigging. That would have been useful. All R will become L. Oh, okay. Maybe not that useful in that regard. A lot of the bones for the dress were like dress bone number 15 or whatever. I don't know if it could help with that. Maybe I don't know if I want it to like affect this here. My instincts say it shouldn't. It will automatically generate numbers if you want. Oh, that's a lot more useful. For that, for what I needed it for, like a little bit ago. The more you know, always learning, finding something new with Blender every day. I log on and start working. Press Control F2, you will see UI. Oh yeah, let me do that. Hold on. Let me finish this and then I'll go ahead and do it. Many time when I name R, right L is Godson too, which helps me. Yeah, right. Because then you could just easily fix it. All right, let me try it. Control F2, batch rename. Selected all objects, collection materials, meshes, curves, metaballs, armatures. Bones. I see. Find and replace set name, strip character, change case. Oh. Regular expression, find user expression to match text and field. Case sensitive. Rename two objects. Alright, hold on. Let me go into the armature. You can also add a word at the end. Album names. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, right? You can, what's it called? You could add the .ls to the end of the bones. Make it easier to symmetrize. All right. I'll try to look more into this then, so I could use it in the future. Hopefully, I will actually look into it. And I don't end up forgetting. But that is interesting. Yeah, right. Just letting me know so that I can look into it some more. What the hell? Oh. I found out recently about it after learning Blender for 4 years. You're right. Blender's really big though. There's like a lot you could do in Blender. I'm not surprised. It's probably a lot that I still don't know about it. New report is all comes. Yeah, right? It seems so small for how much you could do in it. It's kind of crazy. It's so good though. If Blender was like a paid product, it'd probably be worth it, honestly. The fact that it's free is actually crazy. Gotta hand it to those working at Blender. they sure know what they're doing. Even Maya on my system takes 4 GB. I can't do most of the character things without add-ons. Yeah, right. Oh, whoops. You mostly do NPR stuff. What does NPR mean? I don't know what that means, if I'm being honest. Also, I've never really used Maya. Is I assume I remember it might have been something else, but isn't Maya uh doesn't it cost money? Non-photo real, like Spider-Verse. Yeah, mostly. I mostly like stick around with like cartoonish anime kind of things. I don't tend to go like realistic most of the time. Like actual human beings. How official though. NPR. I'll try to remember that. Yeah, I think it's around 10 probably. I don't pay my for see who does. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think by chance. Yeah, because I've never seen people use Maya for like for sculpting and stuff. I've definitely seen people like use Maya to like make I guess like a rough sculpt of a model, and then they like move it over to Blender to like retopologize it or something. I just never really heard about it until I started learning Blender. Most people use it, from what I have seen. Wait, from what I've seen used for. Ah, okay. In today's time, Houdini plus Blender is so much better option. Yeah, I also heard of Houdini. I haven't used it either. I mostly stick with Blender for most of the things I end up doing. But I have heard about it. Like I said, I work in commercial sites, so I have to use Houdini a bit. But I don't think you need it like I do. Yeah. For this kind of stuff, not really. But, I definitely have heard of it. And in the future, I might consider, I guess, looking into it some more. Like your field Houdini might only work good for FX. Yeah. It's definitely not something that I like desperately need to learn. The hell, why is it being so difficult? Oh, there we go. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Even I only use it for water and earning. Okay. Water droplets and breaking walls of food. Yeah, right. It's really good for that kind of stuff, from what I've heard. All right. You should add text to voice for chat so you don't have to leave Blender with eyes. That could help, honestly. Yeah, right. I do end up getting a little bit distracted whenever I have to read chat, but it's fine. It's not like super bad. You stream regularly? Yep, pretty much almost every day. I won't be streaming tomorrow though. But yeah, for the most part, I try to stream almost every day. I like to pick out a model or a character and like do it all on stream. Um so yeah, I'll be here. All right. What was I gonna say? So yeah, it seems like we only have like a couple bones left to sort of fix. We have this one and then the front bone. And I think after I'm done with this, I'll probably call it for today. Oh fuck. I do have to I do have to end things a bit earlier today than normal. Why is this? Okay, there we go. I think I might need to check the face orientation on some of these points. Ooh, my eyes are starting to water from like paying too much attention to whatever I'm doing right now. I need to remember to blink a little more. For some reason this side gave me a lot more trouble than the other side in terms of like I guess the amount of like random stuff sticking out from the dress. I wonder why that's the case. All right, it's the final bit. Methinks. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be clipping regardless. Um, I guess maybe I want to minimize clipping. Yeah, because all of that's gonna clip, and I don't think there's anything I could do to sort of prevent this from clipping. Um, Mostly because it kind of makes sense. I guess what I can do is, hold on. What I could do is I could probably like add weight to this that hopefully it like goes along with the part underneath. Um, yeah. Basically, my thought process is that the front, um, the front bone obviously is not going to bend on its own. It's probably going to bend with the other two front bones. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, once I import it over to Unity, if I see that there's other, you know, major clipping issues going on with the dress itself, then, I could very easily just come back to Blender and fix them. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. Um, yeah, I think we're technically done with the rigging of everything. Um, so yeah, I was gonna say tomorrow. Next time, I'll be able to start texturing the best of my ability, or I can do some shape keying. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I am feeling for next time. But yeah, good progress overall for today. Methinks. Apart from that, what else do I have to say? I don't think there's anything else really to say. Good stuff. Methinks. I think things are going pretty well and pretty quickly too. I think I've only been doing this for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 days, 2 weeks. And I think today would be the 15th day. So pretty good, I think. Um, so far. Obviously, we still have a lot of work to do. We have to texture, we have to do the shape keying, and then obviously after that, we need to move everything into Unity, get that all set up, make sure that everything works, fix any issues, and then, the whole process. I'm not going to go into it too much right now, because I feel like that's all I do, is go over what I need to do. But yeah, it's good to, I guess, look forward to that kind of stuff. Um, ooh, ooh, sorry. What do I have here? Ooh, that's actually one thing I kind of skipped over, or not really skipped over, but I went straight into, I guess, yeah, I didn't actually skip over it. It's kind of like, I guess, a texturing thing, making normal maps and stuff and baking that kind of stuff. That's why I haven't done it yet. Um, so yeah, we unwrapped, so that's done. So we're down to, and I guess we're done with rigging. Oh, and white painting. I, for some reason, put them in two different ones. So yeah, we need a texture, and we need to make an AR kit, but that's kind of like a Unity thing. Um, so yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, for the most part, I guess maybe AR kit's a bad thing. It's like shape to use. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's about it. We'll probably be streaming again on Tuesday, because I have things to do tomorrow. But yeah, have a have a good rest of your evening, rest of your day. Because I have to go now. Have a good one. Goodbye.